70 degrees, we finally hit 70 degrees. They tell you where they are. Those bushes just shake a little bit. That's a good one. Whoa. Whoa, baby. Back out of there. That pig, doozy. I'm gonna tell you what, that one right there's been eaten. Yes, it has. Well, about ready to go back? Okay. See ya. Want to know what's the best bass lure going? Well, let me tell you. Confidence in your ability to locate bass and catch them. And that is the greatest lure you have in your tackle box. You must have complete confidence in what you're doing and the lure you're using. It's a mental attitude, to be sure, but it can make all the difference in the world in catching or not catching. I can tell you that for a fact. You know, for years I've heard you talk about black and blue being a popular color combination on bass jigs. Worms, lizards, tubes, and other soft plastic baits. Why black and blue? Well, since black holds its identity better than any other shade or color, and blue light travels the farthest through water as a result, in slightly off-colored or deep clear water, a black and blue bait would appear as a two-tone at greater depths than would black and another color. You got cattails, and you got sparse spike rushes all through here. A lot of cover. Got a good bloom, a little bit off-colored water, but it hadn't really seemed to matter as far as the water clarity. Right there. I'm about 6 inches from him. See that fish right there moving? See those reeds right there shaking? There's one in there. You gotta wait and see what he's gonna do. No, there he is. I'm right on him. I got him. You little rascal, you thought you was cool, didn't you? There ain't no little one. There ain't no slouch. He just kept going around and little didos all back in that stuff. You thought you was a cool, slick, not too cool for school. They like that little thing. Not a bad one. He's just so embarrassed that I fooled him. Gosh, you didn't, huh? I saw that fish about 10 minutes ago, shake those, and I just bet you that was the same fish. You know, thick aquatic vegetation, especially plants like milfoil, coontail, hydrilla, spatterdock, or lily pads that provide a blanket across the water surface, shading the water beneath and slowing the warming from the sun throughout the summer months. Well, now here's something to think about. Those plants produce oxygen during the day, but at night, they use it. The bass you caught there in late afternoon may not be biting there the next morning because the heavy, thick, or dense vegetation could have depleted the oxygen overnight. Think about that. What happens many times, what those fish do, they'll move out from that cover. You won't find them in the cover, you'll find them out from the cover a short distance. If you were given the opportunity to chat with a top tournament bass pro, you would quickly realize that every one of them has tremendous confidence in his approach to the sport. The fact that one might swear by a spinnerbait while another one favors a plastic worm doesn't distract from this confidence. Neither does it matter whether the angler chooses to fish submerged treetops or search for a submerged creek junction. Each believes honestly that what he's doing and the lure he's using will produce bass for him. Well, with this one, I do have that, a tremendous amount of confidence. Beat my go-to lure where nothing else works. It's Bass Pro Shop's XPS Tungsten half-ounce jig. Now this one comes in two sizes, the half and a 3/4, and 9 attractive colors. With this bait, you can fish it in places no other lure can be fished, with results that'll simply amaze you. It has a weighted head made of tungsten that has a smaller profile per weight to punch through vegetation. The skirt collar combines with a plastic keeper to keep your bait tight to the head for a realistic presentation. Run, rascal, run! Oh, I just barely felt him hit it. Just a little bump. Quite a few fish up here in this green water. Okay. Okay. Well, you got it. Big old long slanky fish right there. It's like a plank. This is a powerful combination what I'm using. You could use a longer bait, but what happens, like a worm or any kind of a long creature bait, what happens, it hangs on this stuff and it doesn't fall down through it right. But this short compact bait, like this Elite Chunk, it's small, it's compact, it's got a tremendous amount of action. And this half-ounce tungsten jig, it just goes right through it. Whoa. Oh, buddy. Doesn't want to come up. Finally quit. Big old. Back down again. You through? We go. A big old lanky one, ain't it? Yep. Yeah, you are. Uh-oh, look right there. Did you see that dead cattail jump right here? Watch this. There he is. Now he's a big one. Just had to try it one more time. Ooh-wee. Come on around the front of this boat. I'm gonna reach right here. Look at that. And then the dandy. Get that line out of there. There it is. Mwah. Turn you around and look at you. Close that big old mouth. Have we had a day, or have we had a day? We sure hope you've enjoyed where nothing else works, except this little guy right here. She's quite something. Tell you what you need to do. Give her a fling and see what you think. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.